Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Leo. Now, this is your September reading. Now, as it's collective, not everything will resonate for everybody, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, please check your other placements and you may find a message in there. If you do like your reading today, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and it will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And again, if it's something where you do enjoy the message, if you hit that subscribe and you press the notification bell, it will let you know whenever I do release new content. Okay, let's get into your reading. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for Leo, for what's going to go on with them for the month of September? What have we got coming in for Leo for September, Spirit? One card at a time, not half a deck, thank you. Thank you very much. One card at a time, thank you. How many is that? Two, we'll take it. Okay. So the overall energy we have, so going into the month then, so at the moment, so in September or in August at the end of the month, so we've got the Queen of Summer. So listening to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. So this is suggesting that either you or somebody in your energy is extremely nurturing, they're very loving, very caring, very emotional. They could be somebody that overgives. Now I'm just going to assume this is you because this is very much energy that you're coming into the month with. So potentially you could be feeling like people are taking advantage of you a little bit because that Queen of Summer is generally somebody that is very much an overgiver. They wear the heart on their sleeve. They're very caring. They are very loving, very much listening to their own heart. Yeah, somebody that you can trust as well. But yeah, so at the start of the month then for September, we've got this King of Winter. So get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. So this could be something that this is something that's going on at the start of the month. This could be either you, this could be somebody that you've met, it could be somebody in your energy. It's very much somebody that is, they're very intelligent, they are great with communication, but sometimes they don't speak their mind. They can be very guarded, they can be very detached from their emotions, very cold, very calculating sometimes. And sometimes they can very much keep all of their truths hidden as well. So potentially not really disclosing feelings if they are feeling them. So this could very well be you. So there's a big difference between these two energies, I'll be honest. So if this is you, then this isn't you. It could be somebody that is very much having a big influence on your energy. If this is you, then this definitely isn't. This is somebody that may be coming in. Maybe you're seeking advice from somebody that's got these personality traits. But at least this person at the start of the month is going to have a big influence on the start of your month. Let's get clarification on that. So just to bear in mind as well, genders are fluid. These are just personality traits. So where this is the Queen of Summer, it could very well be that it's a man embodying those traits, and this could very well be a female embodying those traits as well. So we do have a King of Cups. So this to me is potentially the same as the Queen of Summer. So somebody that's very in touch with their emotions, very loving, long-term partner kind of material. Somebody that is very good at controlling their emotions as well. But yeah, very in touch with their emotions. Somebody that's quite nurturing, somebody that's very kind. We do have an Eight of Wands. So potentially there's some sort of communication that's happening that is missing the target. It is being very much miscommunicated. There could very well be no communication going on between the two of you. Maybe you need to speak to this King of Winter. That I've got a feeling that this King of Cups, like I say, whoever this Queen of Summer is, I'm pretty sure that's the same as this King of Cups. I'm pretty sure it's the same person. And there's very much some miscommunication going on between the two of you, or you are seeking some help with regards to some miscommunication that's happened. Maybe you're speaking to somebody that is very objective, fair-minded with regards to things that are happening. And it could be that this King of Cups and the Queen of Summer over there are two different people. Maybe you're going through a bit of a rough patch with somebody and you're seeking some help from somebody else. Maybe you're looking for some advice, but it's leading to about some sort of miscommunication. We do also have a 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it is telling me that at the beginning of the month you were feeling like you've lost something. Potentially you've lost stability. This miscommunication could be about this loss. It's like a loss of family, loss of home, loss of money. So whatever this is, it could be a massive relationship breakdown, and it's all due to miscommunication potentially. So it could be very well that you're trying to seek some help on what to do with that. But you are feeling like things have gone awry, and yeah, it's like family's not happy. It's like you've lost a legacy, you've lost money. Like I say, if this is you, then this is very much that you've miscommunicated with a King of Cups or the Queen of Summer, whichever, masculine, feminine, whichever way, and it's resulted in this loss. I don't think it is though, because I think this is very much stuff that's already happened and you're just going into the month with it and you're seeking some help with regards to it. Now, in the challenge, we have this 5 of Spring. So opposing goals arise from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So the 5 of Spring is very much a bit of conflict. It is very much that you have got your ambitions, you want to go for them. Other people may be ambitious as well, and it's like you've got a lot of competition around you. Potentially there's a bit of rivalry. It could even be that you were trying to decide whether or not something is worth fighting for, but this conflict, this fight is causing you a little bit of it's how to put it, it's your main challenge. So the whole concept of a challenge is a challenge to you. So it's making a decision on whether you want to fight for something, whether you want to stand up for something, or whether you want to release it. Let's get clarification of this 5 of Spring, Spirit. Yeah, one more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we've got the Sun card that's come out. So it is telling me that you are looking for some sort of clarity. Potentially you were trying to work out what it is that makes you happy, and that's very much why you may be wondering if it's a relationship, if it's work related, is it worth fighting for, whatever it is you're fighting over or you're being challenged over. Is it worth it? Does it make you happy? And you're very much looking for the clarity along with that. We do have a Queen of Wands coming out to the side, so again, this could be somebody in your energy, or it could very well be something that you're embodying. Now, the Queen of Wands is somebody that is usually very confident, very sexy, very driven, very passionate. When it's in the side, it's potentially lost a bit of passion. The self-confidence could also be extremely lacking. So it's potentially very challenging to be confident in yourself. It could very well be that somebody is missing some confidence, or you are wondering whether or not. It could very well be that somebody's coming into your energy that embodies the Queen of Wands and you see them as being a challenge. It could be that they are causing you this competitiveness and you're wondering, is it worth it? It could be that this is somebody that is coming into your life or is in your life, and you're wondering, is it worth fighting for them? Is it worth, you know, going through things for them? Like I say, this is very much a lack of confidence. So it could just be that you are trying to find your own way. You're trying to find confidence in what it is that you want, in what your truth is. It can very much be that, you know, you may also be very quick to emotions. Sometimes that Queen of Wands can be a little bit fiery with her emotions when she's in the reverse. So you could be very quick to anger, and you're trying to find it quite challenging to keep that anger in and keep that control. But yeah, it's very much of you. It could even be that charisma itself is a bit of a challenge for you at the moment. Like I say, keeping that self-esteem up high, knowing your self-worth, having that self-value. You could be finding it a little bit challenging at the moment. We do also have a Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, which is suggesting to me that you were feeling stuck. It's potentially you feel like you're in an unlucky period of your life. Maybe you feel like you're being hit by karma as well, and that can be causing you some challenges. But that Wheel of Fortune, when it's in the reverse, is generally because there's a lesson that hasn't been learnt yet. And I'm pretty sure that is something to do with this whole getting the clarity of whether something is worth fighting for. You know, it's having that self-esteem, having that drive to go for something that you really want, and making sure that you go for it properly, not just half-arsing it. You know, it's making sure that you're actually being driven, and you're not just doing something because you feel like you should be doing it because that's what's expected of you. It's having that passion and that drive, you know, putting in the effort, making those decisions, but very much finding your clarity and your truth with that Sun card of what makes you happy. But yeah, very much with that Wheel of Fortune, like I say, it's very much a lesson that hasn't been learnt. Once you have learnt that lesson, then, you know, you will actually start feeling a lot luckier because the wheel will spin. And when the wheel's in the upright, it's very much a lucky time. So at the moment, that is quite challenging. Learning that lesson is still a bit of a challenge for you. If you do manage to learn the lesson and you work out what it is that makes you happy, whether it's worth fighting for your outcome, we do have the Star, and we also have life experience. So the Star then look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. And then we have life experience. So let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life-changing event, a situation that leads to a significant opportunity. Now, I've already tried to do your reading twice, and for some reason it kept crashing. Part of the thing that kept coming out for you previously is we kept on having an 8 of Cups, which was telling me that you need to leave things in the past that are no longer serving you, and have that big life changing. You're making big life changes. We also had the 6 of Swords that kept coming out, so leaving things in turbulent times, leaving them in the past so that you can actually move forward into something more stable and more prosperous. This to me is telling me very similar messages. So, you know, making sure that you're looking forward to the future with hope and optimism, having a lot of balance within yourself, doing some healing work, learning your lessons so that you can actually have the hope that you've got a better future. This life experience would generally be the Tower card in a general tarot, and what it tends to mean is that there is a transformation that's due to happen for you. Now, what that is that you've got a belief system or that needs to come down, and you need to be so you can rebuild it. This could be something major, it could be something minor, it could be something as small as deciding that you know this whole knowing what makes you happy is a change in your belief system, because if you don't know what makes you happy beforehand, you know, might not be chasing your happiness. But once you've made that decision, that indecision is a tower that comes down, and you rebuild it knowing what it is that you want and chasing after it. It could be something major, like if this is a relationship that you're in and you decide you no longer want to fight for it, this is that whole relationship coming down so that you can rebuild things better for yourself going forward. So this could be different for everyone depending on what is going on with them. It could be an ending of a job to start a new one. It could very well be, you know, ending of a tough cycle at work, a belief system at work. Maybe you're somebody that overworks and you deciding actually, you know, why should you be doing any more than anyone else? You don't get paid any more than them. Let them pick up their own work, kind of thing. And that could be a major shift in a rebuild of a tower. So let's get some clarification on what this star and life experience are for you. Okay, so we've got a 10 of Cups. So potentially you may not be in a good place at the moment. You might not have a happy family, happy stability. We've got that over here. You know, things are not looking good for you at the moment. But this is telling me that you were aware that things are unhappy, but it's only short term and you want to change that. It's, you know, eventual happiness. It's kind of like things are not happy at the moment, but they will be eventually. You've got a 7 of Pentacles. You're still deciding whether or not you want to walk away from something or whether you want to wait patiently and see if things develop. When it's to the side, it is very much a bit of a challenge for you. You're a little bit indecisive on what to do with regards to that. It could very well be that part of this life experience is that you need to, when you decide what makes you happy, this card itself is generally wish fulfillment and happiness. You know, it could very well be that this is changing because what you thought made you happy before no longer makes you happy. So that's coming down. So you've got more hope for the future. But you're still a bit undecided on whether to wait and see whether something changes or whether to move forward and change something else. Now, these two cards came out together. We've got a 2 of Wands and we've got a Page of Cups. The 2 of Wands is potentially you making a plan to have a union with somebody. It's somebody that you potentially already know, and it could be something where you want it to be very successful. You were looking forward to a very successful partnership. You're making the plans, you're trying to have courage to move forward towards that. It could be that you've already started doing that, and this is what you're challenging yourself to wait for because you don't know whether or not it is worth moving forwards, and you're waiting because sometimes you make the plan, you start putting your seeds down and you wait for it to come forward. We do have a Page of Cups, so this could very well be you sending out that message of love to somebody to let them know that you are interested in a relationship. It could be that somebody is sending that to you to let you know that they are interested in a relationship. But whatever this is, it is showing me that you do need to make sure that you have got that hope and the optimism. You are waiting for things to pick up for yourself, and you are wanting a stable happy union. With that 2 of Wands there, you are wanting a good partnership that is going to be something that you can be passionate about. But yeah, so that's what we've got for you for the end of the month then. So it could be still a little bit slow. You might be feeling that you've not really got much going on at the end of the month, but there is that Page of Cups, so there is a message of love coming in for you. Whether it's the person that you are looking to have that 2 of Wands with, or whether it is somebody else, I'm not sure. But you, like I say, it does look as though you're deciding what's going to make you happy, and you know that you will eventually be happy. You've just got to make sure that you keep that hope alive within yourself, and whatever it is that you've decided, well, whatever that clarity is that you've worked out, you know, it's going to help bring that tower down so that you can rebuild things a lot better for yourself, so you can have that transition into a happier, brighter future. Right, let's get you some Spirit of the Animal Oracle cards. I'm going to Spirit of the Animal Oracle card, please, for Leo. Thank you. So we've got Dog, Friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. And then we've got Wolf, Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Okay, so yeah, release things from your past and be a loyal friend that fights for what's right, fights for each other. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Leo. If you did enjoy your reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button to help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. Good luck for September, and thank you for joining me.